Good day, my friends. I hope you're having a wonderful one so far. Got my little helper monkey here. Monkey, say hi. So I am so thrilled. I am done with album number 37. And recently I said that my goal by January 1st is to finish 40 albums. That is pushing it. It really is, especially with the holidays and everything coming up. But who knows? I mean, my albums are partially done anyway, so it's not as though I'm starting from scratch. You never know. I might be able to get it done. Root for me. I need some cheerleaders and somebody to keep me accountable. But we'll see. So I'm sitting in my kitchen on the floor with natural light, hoping that this is going to work. Monkey does not approve of my location here. He's concerned. But I'm going to show you this scrapbook that I'm so thrilled to have finished. And look, there's little Monkey when he was just a little guy. That was in 2023. Monk, you're going to have to move, sweetie. Thank you. In 2023, so you would have seen, I think the other one of this is on the shelf already. So you would have seen that. And here's more Monkey's nap time. Look how sweet he was when he was little and sleeping. He's still sweet. There, am I getting glare? Probably. But it's fun. So boy cat, I used a lot of the blue and just some cute things. I did a double letter on my Cricut, so that's what that is. And then I just finished this one. I was trying to make it interesting, and I don't know if I accomplished that, but I really like this paper from Creative Memories. And those little wooden gears, these are cute. But yeah, this I love. And these are cute. And this was a story of us getting rid of Dave's old Nissan Xterra truck, which we loved so much. But it was just going to cost way too much to fix it. So after a while, we said, forget it. He had it for years. Like, how long did we have it? 12 years, I wrote. So we had it for a long time. That's a long time. But we loved it, and he ended up getting another Nissan. And I guess what makes this notable is I did one of those little books, you know, albums within an album. And this is journaling about what we took for a test drive, and then some photos of the trucks we took for a test drive. So I kept that in here. And then I like that I cut these little license plates out. I think I have to straighten them a little. They're just on glue dots. But I like that. It just gave it a little bit extra because it was kind of boring, I guess. I don't know. It's a masculine page. That's what I was going for. And then this page shows us buying his new truck. It was so much fun. I journaled, I think I did private journaling about how much we paid, how much we put down, all that kind of stuff, because I think that'll be interesting to see years down the road. But this, again, more masculine. I got this cool key die from Kathy, which is so cool, and I did it in silver, the keys in silver. And then I love these. I bought these at Michael's a long time ago, the little metal letters. And then these are 49 in Market rub-ons that just, I don't know, again, they make things look more masculine to me. I really like that. And then this has nothing to do with the truck he bought, but it was just a red car that seemed to look good from a Creative Memories Kids pack. Oh, and then I have just this. Sorry, the lighting sucks. I am horrible at these videos, guys. I will admit it. That was cute. The sales guy had this, or the finance guy had this on his desk. Spilled coffee. Love it. So there's Dave, happy. That's it. Oh yeah, this is where I journaled. Some private journaling. So that's that. Then I have never documented my brother's skydiving. So I had some random photos that he had emailed me over the years. And I figured it would be nice to put him in. I'd probably do another layout in another book randomly also with more of these pictures. But that's pretty cool. You'd never see me doing this ever. But it was fun. I used my Cricut to cut out some clouds and that airplane. I did some journaling on his tag. And this was from Cricut. And I used, obviously you can see the paper in the back is all clouds. So I think it's kind of appropriate. So there is that. And then more kitty cats. So when we got Monkey, Mocha was not happy. So Snoopy was our cat before Mocha. Not before Mocha, during Mocha. So we had Snoopy for a long time. She passed when she was 19. And she was never really a kind cat to other cats. She was nice to us, but she didn't really like guests too much either. So I don't know. She's kind of a meanie to Mocha. So Mocha was always timid and shy, and she was always like, I don't know. I guess when you're bullied all your life, you feel like that. Poor little thing. And then we bring Monkey home, and then we felt bad because here she was. She wasn't eating properly. She's scared always. Poor thing. But we took her to the vet and took some pictures, and he said we should feed them separately and all that kind of stuff, which we've done. I mean, they're okay now. 3 years later, they're kind of okay together, but I think she'd still prefer to be the diva and not have any other cats around. But fun layout. I really like that. I love the colors in that. And then we have, oh, this was a fun one. This was my dad's 79th birthday and Easter. I tell ya, birthday celebration layouts are probably my favorite ones to do. I love them. It's always so colorful and fun. So I love this one. And I went kind of a little bit old school because that's how I used to do my layouts back in the day with the borders on the sides, but I love it. And then I had this celebrating. I had made it on my Cricut, and I made it for a baby shower, but it was too big for the page. So I kept it and I used it here. I think it was perfect. So there's that. There's no peekaboos here. And then the next page is also, I really like this one too. So this was, I very rarely, very, very rarely buy like a collection kit, a double page layout spread. What do you call that? Like a page kit? I very rarely buy them, but at Scrapfest at Matt Scraps was the booth. They have a lot of these, and they happen to have this one in a clearance bin. And quite frankly, I still think it was a little too much for, it was a lot. I don't like spending like $10 for a double page spread. I think this was 10 or 12. So to me, that's a lot, which is why I very rarely buy them. But her regular prices are like 20, 18, 22 for a double page. I can't do that, guys. Holy crap. With the amount of pages and albums I have, I would be broke. But anyway, I digress. This one was very cute. It was technically on clearance and I had to have it. So I did it almost exactly as the instructions said. And I love it. I think it's so cute. Fun pictures, fun paper. Everything is adorable. I love it. So no peekaboos here. And then I kept going and going. There's more. So 79 years young, covered up my brother and sister-in-law. And this is just a fun page to me. Pardon me. I still have that voice thing going on. Wow. So this, do you guys know about this? This is acetate. This is from, I think, Bella Boulevard. It is literally acetate paper. I love it. So plastic paper. Can plastic paper be a thing? Anyway, whatever it is, I love it. And I adhered it in the middle under the photos because you would see the adhesive otherwise. But isn't that cute? It's just fun, lighthearted, and adorable. So there is that. No peekaboos here. And then I have this page because now we are doing... No, wait, are we on to Nona's birthday? Yes, we're on to Nona's birthday. So My dad is in April and my mom is in May. So we did her birthday. Happy birthday, Nona. And, oh, there's the date, May 2023. Okay. And here I did do quite a few peekaboos. So let me just pop them all open here. Like that, and like this, and like that, and like that. I love that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 per double page. Am I correct? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Love that. So that is another colorful, fun birthday layout. And we go to page 2 of that, which is also colorful and fun. And I really, really, really like it. And I made these sweet little hats. I just literally freehand cut out the triangle. It's not hard. And then I put little pom-poms on top and this little ribbon that I had in my stash. Voila. Little foam stickers, little foam stars, and a couple of little enamel dots. So that takes us to a very elegant looking style page right here for a baby baptism. So my husband's cousin's baby. And I love these soft, pretty pages. I love doing these. So I used a very pretty Rosie Studio opalescent letter. I used Dollarama trim that I bought years ago and I've used a few times. It comes, now I can't remember if it comes 4 or 6 wide, but you can cut them. I've done them as little as 1 and I've done them as much as either 4 or 6. Maybe it is just 4. But anyway, there's a lot of cocoa vanilla flowers and butterflies. I used white embossed paper. And then I did this, which I adore. And then I did this. I just love being able to do that, guys. Love it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 pages for that double page spread as well. I love it. And then there's more. So this one's kind of now a little darker and more elegant. It is in the church after the baptism. So I have I have a stash. I actually have iris containers of polka dot paper. I think I'm up to 3 of them, and iris containers of striped paper. I think I'm at 1 of those. But when I look for paper, I specifically go looking for polka dot, and that's the easiest way for me to have it stored. So I really like this layout too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 pictures. And then I cut this out for my Cricut. Every moment matters to match the gold in that peachy color. These I actually got such a long time ago. They are just the black, and then I backed them in white and added some gold. Same with this one. So that is that. Then we are at the restaurant for the party. I love getting to use purple. It's just such a pretty color that is not used often. It's not, I don't know, like I always say this, it's not seen often. So people don't wear it often is what I'm trying to say, I guess. So I did the bomboniere that she had, Dave's aunt, which is the grandma, Anthony and his uncle, our family photo, some more journaling, sweet little butterflies. I love this paper, acetate little border there. This word that I've had in my stash for a little bit. I love it. Oh, and this opens too. Hold on. My plan, by the way, and I sound like a broken record. My plan is to get a proper camera set up in my scrap room when I am done with it. And because this is ridiculous the way I do these, and I know that, and I apologize. But hopefully I'll have that, and with proper lighting and everything. We're still working on it. There's other things that are kind of priority, so that's where I'm at. I always like to let you know sort of where I'm at, but it's not progressing as quickly as, well, I'm not making it progress quickly because it's almost as though I have other priorities that are taking over, so I don't want to use up my husband's energy and willingness to help just over my scrapbook room. You know what I mean? Because it's fine as it is for now. There's other things I need him for. Let's be real. You don't want to tax them and make it so they don't want to do anything, right? Kathy, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Okay, so here's another one, kind of light, but with some black. We Are Family. I cut that out of my Cricut. And I just went with a black, sage green, and like a coral look here, just for more pictures of family. And do I have any peekaboos? No. Oh, so we're done. But I'm so glad I have those. That's because those are special occasions, which are few and far between. The weddings and baptisms and that kind of thing. So here we are now at Grandma and Grandpa's house. July 1st. It was his birthday his birthday's on the 4th, but we went to celebrate a bit early. So they had some new kitties that we were playing with, so I focused simply on that. Oh, this shifted a little. That's why it's a little off. Hold on. So, oops. Oh my gosh. Cute little kitties, cute little kids. They're adorable. Look at these little guys. That's Mama. And then more of the same on this side. Of course, the kids wanted to bring another cat home, but that would have been really stressful for Mocha. She doesn't need that much stress in her life, poor little girl. There's that. I think these are Echo Park cat collection papers. This one I just finished recently. And it's funny, I already had the base done, and it was a pale blue polka dot here and a light blue instead of white here. And it just didn't work. I tried so hard to make it work. So I ended up just covering the paper with this green and then white, kept the orange, and now I sort of like it. Yeah, I do like it. I like it a lot, actually, because now the colors all work together. I don't know. See, base pages and stuff like that don't work for me. Not that I was doing an actual base page like you guys do, but it's not going to work. It's never really going to work. And I did journaling on my little tags here and just splattered a whole bunch of Echo Park sweet little birthday stickers. Fun pictures, fun times. So now we're done with Grandpa's birthday. Now we're focusing on Farmer Dave and his beautiful garden. Okay, look at this. Oh, you can't even see the top of it. His tomato tree went so high. His tomato trees this year were 10 feet tall, and I have pictures of that I'm putting in the 2025 album. But look at that. We had so much good stuff. Peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, like constantly eating fresh. I love that. And I really miss those right now because now I'm back to buying them and they're not that cheap. Friggin' one cucumber is $2 now. Anyway, this is me, Dave, and Anthony. We went to a new dessert shop in our area. Juliana was working, so we dropped her off at work. Poor girl. We drop her off to work and we go and have some fun. Not nice of us. But this was fun. I journaled there. I journaled what we got. Dave was not very happy with his choice in the end. He'd rather have had what I had, which is why he's doing the sad face, poor guy. I was thrilled. Anthony was happy. Yum. That's Anthony's waffle, strawberry banana. And why is this upside down? Ah, I just realized I'm going to have to change that because it's supposed to be upside down the other way. Oh, that's why, because I probably thought I was doing one of these. So yeah, I got to change that. What about this one? Hold on. Nope, that one's correct because I journaled. Anyway, just a plain old page of just a fun day out together. And I love these. That was from a very old Michael's paper pad. It has pickle paper, french fries, pizza, tacos, all that kind of stuff. And they're mainly partially glossy, which is really nice. So you can see the syrup on here shining a little. And I cut that out of the paper to use as embellishments. I love that. Okay, so guys, this is a fun album until you hit here. And this is like a personal family moment, but it's also a sad part of life when we lose someone we love. So that's the really sad thing about this, is that this sweet baby's gone, and the only good thing I see out of it is that we got to meet him for just a little bit. We didn't, sadly. We had left Nova Scotia on the day little Ace was born. And then 2 months later, he and his father and his grandma and his mom were in a tragic car accident. I'm sure you've heard me mention that before. So our nephew was 26, that's his dad, and sweet little Ace was only 2 months. So I took photos to celebrate him alive and sweet and well and so loved. And I journaled about the fact that he passed. So that's him, vibrant and sweet and adorable. And then this is my sweet little guy, just a tribute that he has gone to be with Jesus. And it makes me so sad. I can't even imagine being his mother or grandmother, or oh my gosh. But guys, I choose to focus on life. Life is up and down. It's horrible and wonderful and everything all in one. It is all those things. That's what make it life. It can't all be good. It can't all be bad, hopefully. But the good news is our hope for the future, right? We will be reunited, and that is our hope. That is our faith, and that is what keeps many of us going. So I was toying with, should I document this? Should I not? Yes, I should document this, because Ace's life and his dad's life deserve to be remembered. They deserve to be remembered. They deserve to be loved and still talked about. And that's why I did this. So there's him, and there's my sweet nephew with his siblings and with his baby. So this is more like a baby angelic page, but this is more a tribute to who Travis was. And then I have a little booklet in here with more photos and journaling that I tucked in. His favorite color was red. So for his funeral and memorial service, everybody was asked to wear red in his honor. Bless his heart. He was an aspiring rapper. I don't know, there was so much hope for his life, you know what I mean? It's just sad. It's sad, sad, sad. So let's focus on the fact that we had them. We will see them again. And thank God for the memories is what I can say. Thank God for that. Then this was October. Yeah, so that was in October. And then Christmas. So I guess we took no pictures in November. This was Christmas at our house. Nice and quiet and relaxing Christmas morning. And I did what I did in the other album I just showed you recently. I am so addicted to these that it's not even funny. I want to do every page like this now. But I'm trying to not do every single page like that. But I love this. I have my Bella Boulevard, which I adore. Their cutouts. You guys, if you don't have a Cricut, like a full-size Cricut or Silhouette, or don't know how to do these, I would suggest you look into the Bella Boulevard ones. You get 4 different ones in a package, like 4 different sayings or words for about $8 here in Canada. It's probably much less in the States. But I love them. So each package has, with each package, like themed package, you can make, 4 layouts, really. And I have them in my Scrap Fest. If you want to check that under my haul playlist, I have them in my Scrap Fest haul, if you're interested in looking at that. So here's more. Then I did this. Then I did this. And this. No more peekaboos here. I did ribbon. Kathy and I just bought that ribbon at Michael's. The buy one, get three free. That's crazy. So I've already used a bunch of it. And yeah, I love it. I think it's so sweet. So that's what I did there. And this is the last page. So this was also from the paper pads that I got at Michael's recently. The top part is from one of them, the very thin paper, and the bottom part is from the other one. You can also see that in a mini haul I did, not the last Michael's, but the one before that. So that page is done. And then I have this here. He looks so cute. And then I wanted to show my daughter's slippers that she had bought herself for Christmas. Just too cute. And then, so what I had to do, guys, this album is so fat. All my albums are fat. I kind of like him like that, but I don't know if I'm going to have to change that one day. But what I ended up doing is I added a couple of the pages that I was planning to do in this album. I added them to one that was already done. This album is number 23 in my playlist, I believe. So the 23rd album I finished fully. And now we're at 37. So this one's been on the shelf for a while. But look what I did. I had to add the second page in here. And then I have another peekaboo with us cheersing with Brandy. So there's the two pages. And also this one. Oh my God, let me just toot my own horn for a second here. So this one, and then, sorry, pop ahead. So this you had already seen. This one I had shown, but now I added these two. Check this out. I am so excited when I do something new because I feel like a kid. I take a long time to, I took a long time to jump on the die train and the, cricket train. Kathy knows that. And she laughs at me, but at least I get there eventually. I also took a long time to get to the shaker train. Look at these though. They're so freaking cute to me. So you see on this paper, there's that craft color. And my walls came through kind of craft looking on some of these photos. Juliana's wearing the burgundy. I'm wearing neutral. We're all in neutral. So this worked so well. And therefore, I kept this without painting it. So I made little shaker ornaments. I have so many of these confettis. I mentioned in one of the shorts that I recently did, my YouTube shorts, that I have maybe 50 packages of random and miscellaneous confetti because I used to make soft sculpture dolls and I used to put them in a little polyacetate box. Polyacetate. It's the soft plastic, whatever the heck it was called. And I had so many, so I used to sprinkle whatever the theme of the doll was. If it was a skier or a baby or, I don't know, a graduate, ballerina, whatever, I would sprinkle the appropriate confetti on the bottom. And that's how I would package them up. So I have a lot of it. I'm so glad that I kept it because now I'm going to be using it. So I think that's cute. That looks like a very traditional Christmas page. Here I added, so I did one of my books within a book. I didn't put a cover on the back of it. I just added eyelets and ribbon. And what I did here was journal about all the gifts this year. I wrote that we ordered and sent Tammy, so the mama of Travis and grandmother of Ace, Dave's sister, some beautiful mugs that we sent to honor her boys, Mama Bear, and then a sweet little saying, I still tell you goodnight, I love you every night. You're just not here to hear me. And then I have her daughter. We went to PEI for her daughter's wedding. I have a beautiful picture of the two of them there on another mug. And that's the back, the entire family. There's Trav at the very end to the right. So I hope she likes that. Well, she did like it. Sweet baby and his daddy on another mug. And Words alone cannot express how much I love you. So I love those little mugs. And that was just a little gift for Mama. That's it, guys. This album you have already seen. If you want to go back, this is, like I said, number 23. Feel free to go back and check that one out. But I appreciate you guys coming by. I, again, apologize. I truly do apologize for my crappy, like, filming. I don't make the good videos like you see out there where the lighting's perfect and the albums are fully in shot. I will do that one day, but for now, this is what I've got for you. I'm sorry. Oops, that went in the wrong way. That's it for now, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. I hope my American friends had a beautiful Thanksgiving, and I hope you're still celebrating this weekend. Christmas is coming. It's going to be here in no time, and that's just crazy because to me, it's still August. Honestly, it literally feels like it's August. Have a great day, everybody. God bless you, and thanks for stopping by. Ciao for now, guys. Bye.